So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 56 and we continue, and I made a big mistake. I thought we will continue with enemies and so on, and I forgot all about Niagra, which was the reason why we started this here at all. Niagra is the new particle system, the effect system, and we have not created effects till now. We have just imported effects, right, and used effects, and even we used only the I used only the old one. I hope you used already new effects, which looks much cooler. And of course we need use Niagra, but in this video I will fix some fast things which we set up. The first one was the problem when I start my game, that I could jump while I'm spinning, and now I will have, there are different kinds of fixes, and the next problem was I could press all time the mouse click button and I would activate it again and again, but I want that it's activated only after one, because this kind of stuff can cause problems. And I'll show you how to solve this kind of stuff fast. It's not very difficult. We go to our character, you go in, and in your character you go to the graph, and in the graph you go where you set up your left mouse button click. So here when I press my left mouse button, then the animation will play, and this one is a setup for multiplayer as well. Perfect. And here I created something new, and here what I added is very simple. First of all, I want check, let's show you this one. I want first that when I jump, that this one should not activate it, but right now this one is also missing. I still can activate it in the jump. This is a mistake, but when I spin at the bottom I can't jump. You can see I try to jump now, I can't, only after I'm finished. That's very important, and let's do this. And how we do this, there are different ways, of course. One way is, and I think this is an easy way, is just to make a branch. A branch is just an if statement, if you know what this is. If not, no problem. Branch means just check, please. Check. So how you create this, you write branch or press B, it's the shortcut, B, and then click, then it pops up. Or you write branch, like branch, this one, and it comes here. So after you have this one, and a branch means says I come here in and I will say yes, then I go this way, I say no, I go this way, but I will check a condition, and that's very important. This condition we want. Why we want this condition? Because here I say when I clicked it when I clicked it, actually this is not the branch section, because I want, it doesn't matter, let's continue. When I clicked it, I say now to this condition the left mouse button is clicked, right? And I want not that you can jump actually, but this is the wrong place to set up the branch. We have to go to the jump, right? That was, here is the start point, but not the condition checkpoint. The condition checkpoint is in our case where our jump is, input action jump, and that was our space bar. But we had this in our input block. Here is the input block, you go down to the jump, and in your case it was directly connected to this one. And now we used here this branch, we get here the branch, and we have a problem, right? Let me delete this one so you are on the same page. So, and now it looks like this. You can connect this one here, but what I say now, first we say at the start you can jump. Cool, I want to jump at start, because this setup means only, let me show you this, I can jump, that's it. Right. There is nothing to change, and now I have a problem, right? That was the setup because I have not set up the condition. So let's make the condition as well. So the condition should be that when this button here is clicked, I want that you say no. So, and this one, I have to plug in this condition here. And how I make this, you can right click here and promote this condition to a variable. And then after you this, that, and name this variable, and I named this variable checker setting spin click. You can name it what you want. It's a bool variable, but important is for me to call it check setting, because later we will have to set it and set it back. This is a special case of bools, because some other bools you don't need to set back, you just check it. In this case, that's why I called it check setting, because you check the setting, you set the setting, and you set it later back. Let me show you what I mean with that. We go to the left mouse button and we set now, if I click it, I want that it's that the character is not jumping anymore, right? Then I set check setting split click to true. And how I make this, let me show you. Normally you have this one here. So you can drag up, no, you go here to your created variable, and then you can use this one set. Or there is a shortcut, of course, you can use also control and then drag it in. If I can drag it in, oops, here. Drag it in, and not the control, it was alt and control. These are the two shortcuts. Alt for set, I see now, and control for set if you want to use this, but if not, you can just drag it in and set get. So, and now you are setting this variable, and in this case, I say, when I click the left mouse button, I want that you set to true. And this one, I set it to true because, yeah, very important, if you created a variable, compile and save, because then you can see what the variable is. Then it should be true because I need this one not here, I need this one here. That was just the checking point. So this is my checking point. I set it to true. After it is true, this one is, it started with false. Jump, actually we have to change here something. Because if I set this one to true, I want that this one is not jumping. But right now, if it's coming in and it's true, then it would jump, right? So we have changed the setting here a little bit. We have used false. And why? Because this one will make it true, and I want not that it's jumping when it's true. And important, one more note. If we set this to true, then our start condition must be false, because at start he should go in, should be able to jump. Then he goes here in, I click my left mouse button and say now you should be true, which means now it should be go in. Now it's true, you should not jump. And now very important, that's why I called it check setting spin clicked. We have to reset this later, or this one will stay here forever at this position. And where we reset is we go to our click and say, after you finished your spin attack and all what you have done, I set this one again. I get the boolean left from here, I drop it, make a setter, but this time I uncheck this box, which means false. I set it to false, and this means this one will be set to false later after I'm finished. And this one should work now after we compile, save, and let's check. I can't jump. Now I can jump again. Now I can't jump. And after it's finished, I can jump again. That's the first thing. So the next problem was there. Let me show you this too fast. It's very easy. The problem was if I click my mouse often, it starts over again. And this can cause later a problem. They are setting up, there are some automatically mouse click settings, and that can cause crash your game or make glitches or whatever, and we want to prevent this. And there are different ways you can use again this if branch again, and or you can use this node. This is a do once node, and the do once node says I do exactly one time what comes in, and all what comes out I will do exactly one time after this one, not more, not less. And this sounds good, but actually we won't click later again after the sequence is finished. For example, my spinning attack is finished. I want to do it again. So, and there is a reset button, which means I do all one time till I get reset. If if you don't reset this one, you will not be able to play this code here again. So, and then if let's say we have not this node here, compile, save, and then I start this one. You see I can do spin, but now I click again, I can't do it again because it does it one time and it is not resetted. Very important, we have to reset it again. And that's the next very important point, but where we reset it. And you have to choose. In my case, after I finished all the sequence, my spinning attack, my sound attack, and whatever, and then after this one I want to reset it. And there are different ways to reset it. You don't have to make a line like me. You can make this line, just go from back and connect it. And if you want to make this knots here with double click, you can create this reroute nodes. Now I deleted all, of course. And then you can connect this one here. Perhaps I should just use Control C, would be faster, but it's too late now. Let's go this way. What is that? All right. Okay. Anyway, let me continue to explain. Oh, looks okay. Okay, now it's done. Let's. Okay, what you do is just connect this one here to this point. And then you have it, and then you can make it a little bit more pretty like this one if you like. With this double click reroute node, set it up here and here, perhaps. And if you want to make this a straight line, don't forget there's the shortcut Q. If this is not, you select this both, and then press Q, and they will make a straight line here. And then you can adjust more. Anyway, let's continue a little bit. So this one will reset this one, and this is then working. Compile, save. And with that said, I can now, I try to click now much, and it will only do it after I'm finished. So this prevents, and of course there's one more mistake, of course this jump, it should not activate, but this one we will later. It's also not very difficult, so you can say when I jump, if jump is active, again this checker state, then you can't click the left mouse button, for example, and then it's possible. It's very simple to this checker state, only the other way around. Here I go here to this jump and set it jumped checker state jump clicked, for example, and then here I make a branch for jump, and then it will prevent that you click spin attack while you click jump or something like that. Or you can check if you are in the air. There are different ways, and so to check all this kind of stuff. But with that said, we will continue with Niagra, not with enemies, because we want create actually particle effects, which I have never created. Let me show you what we are going to do, at least here in the next video. We will go here to special effects. We have already created this fast demonstration of Niagra, and we will start to just discuss this basics here and how we manipulate. We will not create these nodes. We will just learn some basic nodes here, and then how we can actually manipulate this here. So you can already test a little bit around here. We are only manipulating this one, we connecting this one, and all is done for us. It's more like understanding the nodes here than creating a very heavy code. But how we are doing this, we can do next. And there's one more thing what I want to mention, and this one you can already test on your own because I think that's too heavy for my machine, but it's very important for you. There was a presentation about fluid simulation. That's very nice, and I will link it probably down so you can see what this is. And it is a plugin for Niagra. Where are the plugins? We go on top here. You go to the plugins and then you write here gas or fluid. Was it fluid? Let's see. One of this one as it plays flute. I think this one was this water. You can activate this one and there gas. Let me write gas too. Let's see, gas. No. Okay, Niagra. Let me see. Niagra effect system and Niagra fluids. I think this one is it. You can activate this fluid system, and if you activate this one and restart your PC, perhaps, I'm not sure, and then you will have a new plugins, and which means then you can go here to this plus sign. You can go where is this? Not here. You can go here to your FX folder, right click it, and then go to FX, and then here in Niagra you will probably have many options, perhaps here too, and you can try out this new fluid system, and I will make down a link about this presentation, and you can check this out. This is the new really high quality system, and I will probably not demonstrate this here because it's too heavy for my PC, but you should definitely check it out because this is the future. We will just learn creating some basics here and how to understand this one. And with that said, see you in the next. Bye.